In the mystical realm of Thaloria, where mythical beasts roamed free and ancient wisdom was revered, there existed a kingdom called Thaloria. Thaloria was a land of immense beauty, inhabited by humans, elves, dwarves, and a myriad of other magical creatures. Deep within Thaloria's heart, there was a serene village named Llanowar, presided over by a venerable wizard named Seraphius. Seraphius, a master of the arcane arts, had embraced the philosophy of Ahimsa, the power of non-violence. He believed in the interconnectedness of all beings and the strength that came from understanding and compassion. Llanowar, under his guidance, flourished as a haven of peace and harmony amidst a world often marred by conflict. One ominous day, a malevolent sorcerer named Vorokoth descended upon Thaloria with his army of darkness. Vorokoth sought to enslave the entire kingdom, using fear and violence to bend its people to his will. His dark presence cast a shadow over the once vibrant lands, filling hearts with despair. As Vorokoth's forces approached Llanowar, Seraphius and the villagers faced a grave dilemma. They were a community of scholars and artists, untrained in the arts of war and ill-prepared for battle. However, Seraphius remained steadfast in his belief in Ahimsa. He knew that fighting violence with violence only perpetuated the cycle of hatred and suffering. Instead, he urged his fellow villagers to stand their ground through peaceful means, to resist the darkness with the light of compassion and unity. The villagers, though apprehensive, trusted in Seraphius' wisdom. Together, they devised a plan to thwart Vorokoth without resorting to violence. They utilized their knowledge of nature and magic to create illusions and distractions, slowing down the sorcerer's advancing army. They also sent emissaries to neighboring realms, sharing the teachings of Ahimsa and inviting others to join their cause. Word of Llanowar's non-violent resistance reached the ears of unlikely allies. A tribe of wise forest guardians, a clan of honorable mountain-dwelling giants, and a group of valiant nomadic warriors, all deeply moved by the villagers' bravery, decided to lend their support. Each had their reasons for standing against Vorokoth. The forest guardians sought to protect their ancient trees, the giants their sacred mountain peaks, and the nomads their freedom to roam the lands. With their numbers bolstered and their spirits united, the diverse group devised a strategy to confront Vorokoth without resorting to violence. They used their collective knowledge and skills to create illusions, confusing the sorcerer's forces and planting seeds of doubt among them. Meanwhile, the villagers and their newfound allies spread messages of unity, hope, and peace, eroding Vorokoth's control over his minions. In a climactic confrontation, Vorokoth found himself facing not a traditional army, but a coalition of beings from all walks of life, standing together in the name of Ahimsa. They did not attack him with weapons and spells, but with the strength of their convictions, the power of their unity, and the wisdom of non-violence. As Vorokoth's dark powers clashed against the villagers' peaceful resistance, something extraordinary occurred. The teachings of Ahimsa, embodied by the villagers of Llanowar and their allies, created a barrier of pure, radiant energy. Vorokoth's malevolence was repelled by this barrier, rendering him powerless. In the end, it was not brute force that defeated Vorokoth, but the strength of non-violence and unity. The sorcerer was defeated, not by the swing of a sword, but by the collective will of beings who chose to stand against violence and hatred. The victory of Llanowar resonated throughout Thaloria, inspiring people to reconsider their beliefs about power and strength. The tale of the village that stood against darkness without striking a single blow became a legend, reminding future generations that true power was not in the might of a weapon or the force of a spell, but in the courage to embrace non-violence and unity, even in the face of the darkest adversities. And so, the teachings of Ahimsa endured, becoming a guiding light for all in the realm of Ethoria. Ahimsa, a term derived from Sanskrit, translates to non-violence or non-harm. Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy of Ahimsa goes beyond mere abstention from physical violence. It encompasses refraining from harm in thought, speech, and action. For Gandhi, Ahimsa was not a passive concept, but an active force rooted in love, compassion, and understanding. He believed in confronting hatred and violence with peaceful resistance, emphasizing empathy, forgiveness, and tolerance. Ahimsa, to Gandhi, was the ultimate strength, capable of transforming individuals and societies, fostering harmony, and nurturing the human spirit. In the spirit of Mahatma Gandhi's profound wisdom on Ahimsa, the philosophy of non-violence and compassion, let us remember that the power of spreading knowledge and understanding is in our hands. Just as Ahimsa teaches us to influence the world through love and peace, you have the ability to make a difference too. If you found this information valuable and insightful, please consider supporting our mission by liking and subscribing. By doing so, you contribute to the spread of knowledge, empathy, and unity, the very essence of Ahimsa. Together, let's create a world where understanding and compassion prevail. Thank you for being a part of this journey towards a more peaceful and harmonious world.